where I was born.
Your parents built that place, and they, what, moved out there just after you were born, or what?
They built it before I was born. They lived in there, see, before I was born. Frank was born there, then Dick, then I. So that's the run of the... Then they shifted, and then Mrs. Scully, your sister, mother, was born here. See, well then Jack was born here, and Arthur, and
So it was 4 born up at the other place and, what,
5.
5 up the other place and 3 down here, is it?
3, 4. Eileen was probably born up there, but she didn't remember much about it.
Oh, right.
So they made 5 down here.
Right. How old were you when you shifted down to this house?
5.
Which would have been, what year was that? What year were you born in?
In 8.
Oh, wait, so you were born in 03. Right. Do you remember much about moving down here?
No, I didn't drive the pigs down to the Sandhill.
Driving the pigs. A 5-year-old kid drives the pigs down.
Yeah, with the help of brothers.
How many pigs would that have been?
I couldn't tell you how many pigs there was now.
What, a fairly small herd, or whatever you call pigs?
Yeah.
And that must have been quite a big day too when they moved down here, I guess.
It was a big day, definitely.
Right. So, where did you go to school?
Over the hill up here.
To
Wirrup School.
To Wirrup. Now, do all the Helyars go to school there?
Yeah.
How far did that go? How many grades did that go to?
8.
Fairly good.
Mm-hmm.
A bit more than I thought.
Yeah.
That was one of the one-room schools, was it?
Yeah. Grade 8. Down to toddlers.
And I dare say you didn't have a school bus to come and pick you up either.
No. Had to walk Shanks's pony. You know what that is?
Shanks's pony?
Yeah.
I don't think it means you took a horse with you.
No.
You hoofed it.
Yeah, hoofed it. Legs.
And how far would that be?
About 5 miles from here.
That's a rather long journey for some young kids.
It was. Definitely. That's why we were so weak in the leg, probably.
How old were you when you left school?
Left at the 14.
14. What, did you come and work on the farm?
Yeah.
Help your father?
Yeah.
When did you move out of the house?
When?
Yeah.
Which house?
Out of this house. When did you move away?
66.
But what about the first? You moved away when you were a young man, I presume, initially.
Only for a time. 6 months or so at a time. When I went away working.
What sort of work did you do?
Driving horses and a combine or a plough or a scarifier or something like that.
Oh, yeah. In the area, or?
Yeah, in the area, all around. And
did you do any farming at all?
farming.
Share farming?
No, only up north for 12 months.
Up north?
Up at Underbull.
Oh, yes. Well, who was that for?
Uncle Jack Helyar.
Uncle Jack Helyar. Oh, I don't know him.
No, you don't know him at all.
He'd be my great-uncle, I suppose.
Yeah.
Underbull, that's over past Oyen.
Yeah, out my end of Murrable.
Right. That's fairly poor country out there, or would have been pretty poor country out there.
Yes, it is poor country. All out there between Karangi and Murrable, there's some poorer country still, but there's salt lakes out there at Underbull, see, out north of Underbull.
Right. And how did you find the life then?
Up there?
Yeah, doing that sort of work.
All right, because I used to it, so I used to it here.
Right.
Only I was in charge there.
Your own boss.
Yeah.
It would have been a pretty hard sort of life though, because you didn't have any combine harvesters or power tractors or anything like that.
Combine harvesters, no, but you had to go out to harvester. It's a big E, we called it.
Big E.
Big E. Well, I worked one of them here before I went up there, see. Well, I sort of knew how to work it.
Would have been a pretty hard life though. Would have been
It was
pretty hot, long days. And
it was, definitely.
Would you rather have been a farmer then or a farmer now?
Farmer now.
You appreciate your creature comforts, do you?
Yeah. Mm.
Yes. So, when you came back from Underwool, you just did varying work around the place and so
Yeah,
on?
I worked over at Chaplin's over here.
Oh, yes.
That's when I hurt my foot.
And what happened there?
I crashed between two horses.
Like draft horses?
Yeah,
That would have been a pretty nasty sort of experience.
it was definitely.
Did that keep you off your feet for a while?
Kept me off my feet for a while. No, not for long. I could walk all right, but not run, see.
Oh, right.
So that made me pretty mobile.
And no workers' compensation or
No.
anything like that?
No.
Yeah, were you out of work for a fair while because of that?
Yeah, 9 years.
9 years? Good grief. Because of that and the
Yeah.
depression and...
Yeah.
Good Lord. That's a long time to be out of work. What did you do through the depression? Were you just around here doing odd jobs?
Doing odd jobs and mining sheep and such like. And I was mining sheep and such like that in the lake out here when the lake was dry.
Right.
The lake was dry those days, 28.
How did you survive the depression? How did you find the depression? Was it an oppressing time? Did you find it very difficult, or?
Oh no, you adapted yourself to it. You adapted and it made everything work all right.
So you survived through it, but
So survived through it, definitely.
and did you ever go shearing when you were younger?
Only when blades
None
used
of
to
that?
shear in the shed.
Oh yes.
Frank and I, Dick and I used to go way shearing at times.
How long would you go away for?
Oh, depends how long it took to cut the shed out.
Did you consider yourself a good shearer?
Yes, so.
So. What,
Yeah.
just a good average shearer?
That's right. Hard to get those days.
What, a shearer?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know, nobody would take it up.
Oh, right. Yes. How many a day would you shear?
Those days, 30 and 40.
Right. The modern ones would be a lot quicker than that, I guess, would
Oh,
they?
definitely. The 30 and 40 now is 140 and 50.
Right. That'd be just a good average.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy doing that sort of thing?
We used to go out and shear, and when it came lunchtime, we'd go out and kick the football out here and play around.
Good grief. And when did you move back into the house on your own? You took over this house by yourself?
44, 45.
44, 45, just before the end of the war.
Mm.
Of course, during the war, you couldn't have been conscripted or joined up at all
No.
because of your leg injury, could you?
That's right.
What sort of work did you do during the war?
Whatever I was doing on the farm
Was there a manpower shortage in the district?
was, yeah, but all made do with it.
How did you find the war period?
War period.
Yeah.
Oh, it was hard to take, but we got through it.
Did you find it difficult to understand the war, because it's so far away, it's so remote from an area like this?
Oh, yes, quite so, but, you adapted yourself to it and you settled down and made do what you had to do.